You see people laughing at something you said, something you wrote. You created this thing and it gave someone else joy. There's nothing like it in the world. It is the biggest high you'll ever feel.
So we go out, the sun goes down, we're drinking like crazy people. We're drinking like we're trying to organically miscarry future pregnancies.
Packed up everything, moved to Seattle, and finally put myself into treatment.
Now, in treatment, I lived with 21 anorexic and bulimic girls, and you thought you had bad roommates. Holy shit, you guys. 21 of us. We slept in 4 beds.
I felt more shame about my eating disorder than I did about substance abuse with alcohol, things like that. But it finally was time. It was either go to treatment or die. At the end of the light, I could see comedy, and I think that was what sent me, that catapulted me into getting well and getting healthy, was that I was finally going to be able to obtain this dream.
Anorexics and bulimics don't get along in the same way like gays and lesbians don't get along. It's like we're fighting for the same cause, but the things that go in our mouth are totally different.
When I was young, my brother was tragically killed in a senseless, violent crime, and I think what that taught me at such a young age is that I'm really not in control of everything, and you really can't be, because I took great pride in the amount of control I thought I had. It sent me into a whirlwind of mental health struggles throughout my life, and it's come full circle to where I am now, and able to talk about it on stage is quite cathartic, I've found.
We're not comedians because we're well-adjusted people, okay?
I had contemplated suicide, even attempted, and I just didn't want to live anymore. I didn't want to live a life and live it for other people anymore. Comedy has been my saving grace. It really has. Through creativity and finding an art and a path, it's really opened up my eyes to something beautiful. I thought that I was strong because I could not show the weak parts, the bruised parts, the broken parts. But through this whole experience of talking about my struggles on stage, I've learned that the vulnerability is my biggest strength. And that's where I've found my biggest allies, have been through talking about these things and sharing these experiences with the world.
Probably the thing I'm most proud of this last year. I just hit 2 years of continuous sobriety. Thank you.
I've had people approach me, whether it be after shows, during shows, on social media, people that have struggled with similar things that I have. And it is so rewarding to have been able to be somebody that inspires, and I've been able to help people get to treatment. I've been able to connect family members where there wasn't connection before. And then again, just give people a break from this crazy world and just give laughter where there's often tears and fighting and yelling and all the bad. Something that I would tell anybody that might be currently going through a struggle or a battle or addiction or an eating disorder, mental health struggles, I would just say anything is possible. It really is. Like I can't believe that I'm this person when 2 years ago I didn't even think I was going to be alive. So just keep at it and do it. Anything is possible if you just put your mind to it. Corny, cheesy, I know, but it's true. You just have to take the first step and take the leap, and you can accomplish anything. I've recently put on my producer hat, and I produce a show of my own in my great hometown, Aberdeen, Washington, and it is a blast. It's at a brewery that some really close friends own. It's called Mount Olympus Brewing Company. I've learned so much through performing comedy, but taking it to the next level of having the boldness to put myself out there and be in charge of a show has been incredible, and I can't recommend it enough.
I was a poor kid growing up in Aberdeen. You don't have to say both of those things.
Through comedy, I have gained courage and hope. I've gained this community of people that love and support me. I've gained a little bit of weight. Gained weight, that's for sure. It's a good thing that I've put on some pounds, but I've been able to build this new life.
But in treatment, I am happy to say I gained 30 pounds. Thank you. Thanks. This is the voluptuous me.
I wouldn't trade comedy for going back to that life of secrets and self-harm and addiction. And I'm glad I did the hard work to get here. So it was definitely worth it, and I can't wait to see where this goes.
These are jokes, you guys. I don't use birth control. She's from Aberdeen. I love you.